Hello my lovelies, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, hi, my name is Mary and I give you an extra warm welcome. I would love it if you grabbed a snack, stay for a while and click the subscribe button. I would love to have you. And if you're a returning viewer, thank you so much for coming back. I appreciate you more than you know. So as you can tell by the title of the video, we're going to be trying out the new NYX. So this is called the Bear With Me Blur and it's a tint foundation. So I'm confused. Is it a tint or is it a foundation? Maybe a light coverage foundation. I mean, they could have just named it that, but yeah, we are here to test this out. I'm also going to be testing out the Bear With Me concealer. I have a little sample here. I have never tried this concealer and I'll tell you why here in a minute, but let's just go ahead and get started with this review. It's going to be a brand overview as well, just everything I have tried from NYX Cosmetics and just let you know my thoughts on what I think. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started. Okay, so let me tell you just a tiny bit about this product. I did purchase mine through Ulta as soon as it became available. I purchased it. I can't remember what date, but it was like late at night when I purchased it. This is the Bear With Me Blur Skin Tint Foundation. It is available in 24 different shades. Here it says, introducing the NYX Professional Makeup Bear With Me Blur Tint Foundation, a medium coverage blurring foundation formulated with skin-loving ingredients. Okay, so it's a foundation. Some of the key ingredients are glycerin, matcha, and niacinamide, so it can leave your skin looking flawlessly smooth and healthy. Okay, now, does it say what kind of finish? I don't know. All right, so let me put on some primer and we can put this on my face. Okay, primers are on and then been sitting for a minute or so. I did go into the Merit Serum for the perimeters of my face and I went into this CoverGirl Pore Minimizing Primer for my T-zone. I purchased the shade, I hope you can see it, 09, which is light medium. I believe this one was described as a neutral undertone, so hopefully it works. I'm a little pale right now. I have been using like tan drops on my face, but I still feel like I'm a tiny bit pale. So it's a squeezy tube. And here is what it looks like. So the consistency seems to be pretty thick. Definitely feels thick to the touch. Hopefully this shade is okay and it's not too dark. Oh, I was going to use a sponge on one side, but I forgot. So we're just gonna use a brush for the whole face. My apologies. This is the BK Beauty 106. And I only used about half of the pump that I put on my finger. Okay, feels very, very creamy and soft. It's definitely thick. So I feel like I'd probably feel better with a sponge and not too much of the product would get absorbed just because it's thick. She a thick one. But it feels really soft and it feels very lightweight. Okay, this is actually looking really nice. Okay, so this is what the face is looking like, and this is about how much I have left. So I didn't use the whole drop that I put on my finger, and I'm totally happy with what I'm seeing. If I need any additional coverage, like here or around the chin, I'll go ahead and use the concealer for that. But as far as the foundation goes, this is the coverage I like. And I feel like it looks really, really good. It looks very smoothing. I definitely feel like it has more of a natural finish. Yeah. Okay. Okay, I'm liking it. I am liking it. Okay, so now I'm going to jump into the little sample here of the NYX Bear With Me Concealer Serum. And here are the little samples. I think I'm going to jump into this one here, which is the shade Golden right here. I think the next one, vanilla here, it might be a tiny bit too light. I might end up mixing both, but I'm going to jump into this one. So this concealer retails for $11, and I have tried another concealer from NYX. It was the Can't Stop, Won't Stop. I'll go ahead and put a picture up here. I wasn't a huge fan. I felt like it was pretty dry and it left my under eyes looking older than I was at the time when I tried the concealer. So yeah, I wasn't a huge fan of that one. And I haven't tried this Bear With Me concealer from NYX because I felt like it was, for some reason, I remember seeing like it was $14, but right now at Ulta it says it's $11. So I don't know if people complained or what, but I was just like, you know, for being a drugstore brand, that's pretty gosh darn expensive. So I just never picked it up. Okay, so like I said, golden is the shade I'm picking up to use. Okay, this is a BK Beauty 110. And let's blend this out. I know a lot of people love and rave about this concealer. Allie Glines, Simply Blair from Simply Blair, she loves this concealer, so hopefully I do too, and maybe I'll go ahead and purchase it. I don't have too many favorite concealers from the drugstore. Alright, so here is what the under eye is looking like. I feel like they look a tiny bit dry, but I don't know if it's like my actual eyelid. I did my skincare about 45 minutes ago, and I've been, well, I don't think I've been hydrating well enough, but I don't feel like it looks bad at all. I'm just noticing a tiny bit of dryness, but overall I feel like my complexion right now looks beautiful. I have not powdered yet because we're going to jump in to this NYX Sweet Cheeks blush. It's like a liquid blush. I remember these came out and they were very popular, and then now they're not popular anymore. Okay, so this retails for $9.50. I cannot remember how much I paid for this. What shade is this? I picked up the shade Showgirl. I think this was the only shade available, so I'm going to put it on the back of my hand. I'm going to tread softly because if I remember correctly when I reviewed that, they are very pigmented. So I'm going to use my brush here. It's the Morphe Y5, and I'm picking it up from the back of my hand. And I'm going in with this first because I haven't set my face. I don't even have bronzer either, but it's okay. I just wanted you to see, it's so pretty. I definitely feel like I need a different shade because it's accentuating a tiny bit of my little bumps, but I think it's because of the shade itself. I do remember enjoying this. It works really well on top of powder as well. I normally put it on top of powder, but we do have a powder blush from NYX that we're going to use. So I do feel like NYX has a good selection when it comes to blushes because it has the cream blush and it has the powder blush, and then it has the duo stick blush, which I haven't tried, but I've heard great things about. Okay, here is what the face is looking like. I did go in with some cream bronzer. I do not own any cream bronzers from the brand. I do know that they just came out with some contour sticks, like the dual-ended contour stick that has the contour and it's the Wonder Stick cream highlight and contour stick. I have not tried it, and the main reason is because it has contour on one side and a highlight on the other. And the reason is because the shade that I like for the contour that I feel I would like, I don't think the highlight would work for me as far as my taste goes. And that is the main reason why I haven't picked it up, but I have heard great things about it. So now we're going to jump into some powder. I did set my concealer and so far so good. I think it's looking pretty nice. But we're going to go into this NYX Professional Can't Stop, Won't Stop All Day Mattifying Primer. As you can tell, it's very loved. It's like fading away. I have this shade here, Fair. They do have 12 different shades and it retails for $19.50. I have used this powder for my under eyes. I wanted to see if it was like maybe close to a dupe for the Charlotte Tilbury airbrush powder, but it worked at first under my eyes, and then the last time I tried it, it's just too drying. It's too mattifying for my under eyes. But for the face, it does a beautiful job. Like I said, you can tell that it's very, very used. I used to have a heart embossment on there and it's gone. But yeah, this is a really, really, really good powder. And I don't know why more people aren't talking about it, because it really is a beautiful powder. Okay, I'm back, and I did want to mention that I used the BK Beauty 104 for the NYX powder, and also they have another powder which is called the HD something. I'll put a picture up here. I think they have a translucent and they have another one that has tint to it and maybe a couple of shades in it. I think I recall Angelica Nyqvist raving about that powder and that it's one of her favorites, and she's gone through multiple ones. You can check that one out as well, but I feel like when it comes to powders, they have a pretty good one down. I did do my eyebrows off camera because I don't currently have a brow pencil from them, and I have used it. I have tried the NYX Professional Micro Brow Pencil. I used it up and never repurchased it because I have quite a few that I need to go through before I start purchasing some new eyebrow pencils. But I do have the NYX Professional, the Lift and Snatch. I did enjoy this for a little bit, but I'm not into drawing hair-like strokes on my eyebrows anymore. So that's the only reason why I haven't picked it up. But it's a really good one and it's a good price. It's $12. There's 10 different shades available. I mean, this was sold out for like ever. And then finally when it came back in stock, that's when I purchased it. So they have good brow products as well. I do want to show you here a picture of how my complexion is looking, because I feel like it looks gorgeous. It's looking really good right now, and I am excited. Okay, as you could tell, I do have some powder bronzer on. I unfortunately don't have the NYX. It's the Radiant Glow Vegan Matte bronzer. I do not have that anymore. It retails for $10, and the only sucky part about it is there's only 3 shades available in it, which I think it's kind of rude. Like, they need to fix that. But we are going to jump into this NYX Sweet Cheeks Matte Blush. And I picked this up. Why did I pick it up? I don't remember why. I can't remember. But anywho, it retails for $7.50 and there's 7 different colors available. I got this at my local Walmart and there wasn't too many shades left. This is the shade Daydream. It's a pretty colorful one. So I'm going to dip very lightly because it is pretty pigmented. This is a Morphe Ariel A22. But it's a good one, and I do feel that it's a good formula for being a drugstore blush. I enjoy it. I feel NYX does a really good job when it comes to their complexion products. Alright, so I went ahead and did my eyes off camera. I have tried eyeshadow from NYX Cosmetics before. It was like a small little 5-pan eyeshadow palette. It's no longer available. Well, at least I don't see it here at Ulta. I have heard mixed reviews on NYX eyeshadows. Ali Glines and Juicy Jazz have found some palettes that they like. So I feel for me personally, when it comes to eyeshadow, I'm a little bit more bougie and I very rarely do pick up the few drugstore palettes that I do own in my collection. So I just went ahead and did my eyes off camera, but I would definitely say when it comes to eyeshadows, I don't think NYX is it. And highlighters, I don't think they have any highlighters, so I just went ahead and didn't put any highlight. I did set my brows with a brow gel. I have tried one of the older brow gels and that did not hold my eyebrows at all. I do know that they have that new one, the glue something. I'll put a picture up here. I haven't tried that because I'm just so picky with my eyebrow gels that I feel like most of them I don't like. My top 3 are the Benefit, the brow lamination one, not the new one that they just came out with, Anastasia Beverly Hills, and Patrick Tal. Those are usually the 3 that I alternate through, and I any other ones that I own. I kind of just use them because I have to. Okay, and as far as mascara, I've never tried mascara from NYX. I do know they have a couple to choose from, but I've never actually tried a mascara from them. So if you have and you love it, let me know down below. Okay, but now for lips. You already know that I've been using NYX Cosmetics lip liners since I was 15. I'm 35 now, so that's 20 years of using these bad boys. Not this one in particular, but just NYX Cosmetics lip liners. They're just so good, and I feel like they, for drugstore, hands down one of the top ones. I just swatched London, and then this one here is Peekaboo Natural. Yeah, this is a new one. This is one of the thin lip liners. So you could tell one is warm tone and one is more like mauve tone. So let's go in with the newer one, which is like the thinner pencil. I forget what it's called. Peekaboo Neutral is the shade. It's a pretty like natural kind of pinky tone. It almost looks like the color of my lips. Okay, I think that is going to be it when it comes to all of the NYX products that I have tried. When it comes to lipsticks, I haven't tried any of their lip products. I know the Butter Gloss is so popular and so many people love it, but if you have been here for a while, you already know that I'm not a big, huge fan of lip gloss. They do have a good variety of different lip products. They have like some liquid lips, they have like the lip gloss, they are coming out with a lip oil. I might have to try that out. They have a good variety of lip products. I just haven't tried any and I don't know if they're any good. For sure, the Butter Gloss that everybody seems to love and rave about is good. Just because so many people love it, I can definitely take their word for it. And as far as setting sprays, I have tried the mattifying setting spray. I'll put a picture here. And it was okay. I mean, it wasn't absolutely amazing, not, you know, super revolutionary. And it was decent. I didn't hate it. I used it up and I just never repurchased it. So yeah, that is going to be it for this video of trying out the new NYX Bear With Me Blur Tint Foundation. So far, so good. I feel like my complexion looks amazing right now. So good. Now, I don't know if you can build this up to full coverage. My guess would be that you could probably build it up to maybe a medium just because of the thickness. I'm telling you, she's a thick girl right here. Not in a bad way. It still feels very light. I honestly don't feel like I have anything at all. And so far, I feel like my makeup looks bomb.com. Like, even though it's simple, it still looks absolutely beautiful. Definitely going to wear this new NYX tint foundation for the rest of the day, and I'll go ahead and leave a note down here and let you know how it went. But I have a feeling it's going to go really well. I think that when it comes to NYX Cosmetics, they have really good base products, and that's where they seem to shine the most. Okay, well, that's going to be it for this video. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate every single one of you. I believe this video is going up the day after Christmas. Yeah, and I cannot believe that the year is almost over. Holy guacamole. Okay, well, let me know down below, what are your favorite products from NYX Cosmetics? I would love to know, but I feel like it's a very good overall drugstore brand that you can get at your local drugstore, Walgreens, CVS, Walmart, Target, which I absolutely love that it's so accessible. All right, well, do not forget to give this video a big thumbs up. I would greatly appreciate it, and it would definitely help me out in the algorithm of hopefully bringing some new fresh eyes to my channel. And if you haven't done so already, I would love it if you joined my small YouTube family by clicking the subscribe button. I would love to have you. All right, my lovelies, I will see you on the next video. Bye.